Clay, we go. Clay, I did not mean to almost skip you there. My goodness, you've got the important stuff for us this morning.
Yeah, Paul, I feel like this is a pretty important part of the morning. Just to let people plan out their day, and hopefully you have as much energy as Cedric with that last hit. That's impressive. I'm very glad to see that he's doing so much better. But again, I hope you're having a wonderful start to your week. If you're just waking up, of course, temperatures are a little bit chilly out there. It's 46 in Chattanooga, so for mid to late April standards, it's a bit chilly here across the southeast. You can see all that blue kind of situated right across Kentucky, portions of Tennessee, so that cold air trying to push to the south. And here locally, we are dealing with temperatures in the 30s from Cleveland to Dayton, 36 in Altamont, and 42 in Blue Ridge, 35 in Murphy. So there could be a little bit of frost starting to form in portions of Ray, Meigs, Bledsoe counties, really just north of Chattanooga, where those temperatures are in the 30s. And that's why we have frost advisories in effect for all of southeast Tennessee and Jackson County, Alabama. So again, when you get those temperatures typically below about 37 and light winds, that's when you can start to have some of that frost forming. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of us are waking up to some frost, and hopefully you brought in those potted plants last night. But if you didn't, you might want to run outside, bring them in, because temperatures will drop a few more degrees before the sun comes up. But we also have a wind out of the north, and it's been kind of blowing in the last 24 hours or so after that cold front pushed through. So it feels more like 30 in Altamont. So with these wind chills, in the middle of January, this wouldn't be all that bad. But since we're approaching May here shortly, it's pretty chilly out there. It feels like 36 in Cleveland, 39 in Dalton. But the good news here is we're going to have sunshine for your Monday. Great way to start the work week, and temperatures climbing into the mid 60s from Dalton to Athens, 64 in Dayton, mid to upper 50s along the Cumberland Plateau with winds out of the north at about 6 to 12 miles per hour. So overall, we're going to have a chilly start, but hey, we rebound quite nicely. Look at that, mid 60s. From 1 o'clock to 7 o'clock, the weather is going to be picture perfect here across the Tennessee Valley, and that'll carry over into your Tuesday as well, because we're going to have this high pressure sliding off to the east. So this is going to bring us dry weather really through Tuesday, but changes are on the way. So don't get too comfortable with Monday and Tuesday's weather, because it's not going to stick around, unfortunately. But we do need the rain. We're running a deficit for the month of April, a slight deficit, but we could certainly use some showers, and that's what we're going to see Wednesday into Thursday. Looks to be our best chance for rain. In fact, between Wednesday and Thursday, I would say we could pick up anywhere from an inch to an inch and a half of rain, and we're really not looking at too much in the way of a severe threat. So that's another good bit to your forecast. But as we kind of take a look at your futurecast, so as we kind of move into your Tuesday, we'll have more cloud cover. I still think we'll have quite a bit of sunshine, temperatures approaching 70 degrees, and then going into your Wednesday, that's when the showers start to roll in, just in time for that morning commute. So again, when you get up Wednesday, you might want to set the alarm a couple extra minutes, because when you have wet roadways and you're dealing with the traffic in the morning, you just want to give yourself a little extra time. That rain will continue on and off throughout the day. We'll get a bit of a break Wednesday night, and then Thursday another disturbance comes through, could bring some heavier rain, especially during the morning and afternoon. But once again, Wednesday, Thursday, we'll just have these periods of rain, and it does look like most of the activity starts to taper off Friday. So Friday trending a little bit drier as we move into your weekend. But again, with this first round of rain, 1.5 inches of rain certainly possible, especially wherever that bullseye sets up, which will be where the heaviest rain falls, and that could potentially be north of Chattanooga. So we'll see how this wavers in the coming days as we get new model information. But it is going to be cooler than normal. In fact, we've had a lot of 80 degree days early in the month, but as we move into this week, it's going to be relatively cool. We're talking mid to upper 60s each day. We will climb back into the 70s by the end of the week as we kind of go into a bit of a drying trend, but still the overall pattern as we move into the first week of May favoring below average temperatures. In fact, we have about a 90% chance below normal temperatures in this dark blue bullseye here. And again, your average high this time of the year, 77 to 78. That doesn't mean we're going to have below freezing temperatures. What it means is we're likely to have more 60 degree days during the afternoon opposed to 80 degree days as we move forward. And today, no exception. 66, plenty of sunshine, very comfortable, almost feeling like a fall day. And then tonight, the chill settles back in, 40 degrees, mostly clear here in Chattanooga, but outside of the city, many will fall into the mid 30s, and that's where we can have more frost forming. So again, bring in those potted plants and cover any sensitive vegetation. If you've already planted your garden, just throw something over it, a sheet or something. I think that'll be a pretty good rule of thumb, especially as we go into early Tuesday morning. But those lows start to warm back up as we go throughout the rest of the week. And of course, we'll have the rain chances Wednesday and Thursday, Paul.